playback as we streamed every game of the season. We're streaming the whole playoff series, playoff run, which is probably going to end next week on a playback. So, anyways, bro, the Lakers Wolves. Lakers lose. What's the final score? It don't really matter. We got belted. Lakers lose to the Wolves. Let me pull up the fucking box score real quick. Lose game one, down 0-1. Lose home court advantage. We lost 117-95. Anthony Edwards had 22, 8, and 9, and only had 22 and was, oh my God, and shot 36% from the floor. Like 48% true shooting from Ant. He didn't even go off, which I'll have a take on that. I'm sure some people would be concerned about that. You know, we'll see. Jaden McDaniels was their leading scorer with 25. Jaden McDaniels was their leading scorer, 25, 96% true shooting. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm not gonna say nothing about that. Naz Reid with 23, 90% true shooting. I'm just not saying anything about that. On the Lakers side, Luka had 37, 8, 1 assist, 2 steals. Brown had 19, Reeves had 16. Everybody else was kind of. Before I let the coaches go, I'll just give a take of. I think you just got to rebound. They won the rebounding battle, obviously. I think you have to rebound way better in game 2. There are a couple other tactical things I might adjust. I think I put Hayes minutes. I don't want to say way up, but like if you just look plus minus wise in the first half, like Hayes was a +0, and to end the game he was a -11, which compared to other players who played like meaningful minutes, I mean Luka was a -12. Everybody else was like -20, the Reeves was a -26. Goodwin didn't really play that much. That's why it was what it was. But you've got to rebound the ball a lot better. I think the threes is where, I mean, Minnesota shot 42 threes and shot 50% from 3 on 42 threes. Like, that's one I'm sure niggas will talk about. I have a stance on it, but it just kind of is what it is. You got Bliss game 1. You got to shake it off. We got 2 days off. I think we play on Wednesday or Tuesday. I think we play Tuesday. So
Tuesday.
You got to shake it off, man. It's a rough loss, but it's the playoffs, man. Throw this game out. But we're going to go to I'm going to go to James first. James, how you feeling? Jameson Edric.
Yeah, right. Now I kind of echo more what you said. This is a shake it off, bro. Not the first home team to get your ass whooped game 1, but you gotta bounce back. It's not an excuse. My main issue throughout the entire game was the how undisciplined we were, bro. Like, yeah, they shot our lights out. Yeah, they our offense went to shit for stretches, but my main issue was the undiscipline. The undiscipline on hustling on rebounds defensively, like securing possessions. The undiscipline on too deep in help on a fucking Julius Randle drive, and you're giving up an open 3 to Naz Reid, who already made 3 in that quarter. It's like little shit like that is what snowballs your lead and help. Basically, you're down 27 and you look up and shit. So it's like little shit like that is where you have to lock in, bro. It's the fucking playoffs. Y'all still out there moving like it's the regular season, not hustling. They thoroughly out hustled you, bro. Thoroughly. So that was my main issues with the game. Other aspects of the game, but Braun and Reeves, y'all have to be better. Period. Luka's out there cooking their defense, and I'm first of all from Reeves' point of view, some of the bro, I didn't even think Reeves' issues were matchup based. I didn't think it was, oh man, Minnesota got this nigga in the box, man. No, it's fucking freezing this nigga out. No, a lot of Reeves' mistakes were self-inflicted, or you're grifting instead of actually trying to get a bucket. It's like you shook off a defender and damn near airballed the layup in the lane. Braun, we're swinging on the perimeter. You're in the fucking dunker spot instead of the corner where you would have had an open 3. It's like little mental mistakes Reeves is making to hurt his own game. So I didn't think Reeves' issue was the matchup just had him in a fucking box. I just thought he just played bad all around. You look at his box score, oh yeah, 16, bro. No, bro, that he didn't play well at all the entire game. So I expect Reeves to lock in and focus and be better next game. Braun, it's just lack of aggression with you, bro. I'm watching too many stretches in this game where you're just going to stand in a corner, just giving the ball up. It's like obviously he had I think he took 2 shots first quarter, wasn't aggressive at all. The JJ sat him for like 6 minutes straight. Then you check in the second quarter, you're struggling to start the second. Then you end the half well. I think he scored 10 in the second. Third quarter, bro, you took 1 shot until like the 2 minute mark of the third. This lack of aggression shit, trying to defer. Obviously, Luka was cooking whatever, but this swinging in the corner Rui to do nothing. This swinging in the corner to Gabe, passing the DFS. It's like, bro, you have to put your foot on the gas. That regular season shit is over, bro. Like trying to fucking pace over an 82 game and allowing these other niggas to cook, bro. It's the fucking playoffs, bro. Did you see Luka pacing anywhere tonight? Looking for other niggas? No. He went and got buckets, bro. Like I don't understand this lack of aggression from LeBron. Obviously, there are plays here and there and shit that you got to do better. But like my main issue with him is lack of aggression, bro. When you're lacking aggression for large stretches of the game, and you're trying to flip a switch. Oh yeah, let me be aggressive in spurts here and shit. It's like no, that's leading to you being out of rhythm throughout the game. You didn't make a single fucking shot. So it's like first quarter I can allow it, bro, because Luka got off to such a hot start. You're playing the hot hand, fine, but like that third quarter specifically, bro. I don't understand the lack of aggression that you're exhibiting, bro. So I actually thought his defense was fucking fine, bro. Outside of a few possessions where he was too deep in the lane and gave up a Randall 3 or some shit, I thought his defense was fine tonight. It's just my issue with you is offense, bro. It's the fucking playoffs. You have to be aggressive. And niggas gonna use the whole game one Braun shit. I'm not hearing that shit, bro. Last game one, you had 26, 8, and 7. You played well. So it's not a game one gimmick. You just weren't aggressive enough tonight for me, bro. And niggas gonna say, well, he took 18 shots. No, bro. It's a playoffs. Niggas should be around 20, 21, especially when these other niggas are struggling. Yeah, bro, the bench was just fucking dog shit tonight, bro. It's like their bench guys, what? Nas Reed, DiVincenzo, nah. Bro, I mean, Nas Reed basically was their entire bench scoring, basically. That nigga cooked out by himself, but I think DFS had 3 points, Gabe had 3 points. Our bench gave us absolutely nothing. So it was just dog shit. If they're gonna thoroughly outplay you from the bench, that means your starters have to go off every game, bro. So like, but like I said, but my main issue was the lack of discipline, bro. Like we weren't hustling to. You probably lost this game on offensive rebounding, bro. Because there are a lot of possessions you got to stop, and they get a fucking rebound. I'm watching McDaniels snatch a rebound out of Rui's hands off a shot he missed. He missed a shot from the perimeter and crashed down and snatched it out of Rui's hands. Like we had too many of those possessions tonight where they kick ass on the board, and it's not about having a big on the floor. Hayes was on the floor. We stood in rebound because it's not a size issue. They're out hustling you to the basketball, so they just play with more effort and more heart tonight, and you didn't, bro. So like, I don't know why. I don't know why you niggas weren't up to play this game. First quarter, I thought Luka fucking went off. Second quarter, we had like 6 points to like the 3 minute mark because JJ want to throw out a fucking Vandal Goodwin lineup that took a shit on the court all year, along with your stars breaking shots. So it's like there's aspects of the game that you could fix here that makes the lead look worse than it actually was, which led to a snowball. You let the road go and they pushed that shit to 27. But like that fake comeback, I'll take no takeaways from that fake comeback. Ant got a cramp. You niggas actually started playing like you actually want to be in this game. You cut it to fucking 18, whatever. It didn't even matter. It didn't even feel like that game ever got close. So like the fake comeback shit, there are no takeaways from it. Like I said, my main takeaways is you're disciplined defensively, bro, where you're not locked in every possession. You're rebounding, specifically defensively. And JJ gotta stop with the small ball lineup shit, bro. It's like, bro, Hayes, bro, he sub Hayes at like the 10 minute mark. The quarter just started. And you're downsizing when you're already struggling to rebound the fucking ball. And they capitalize on that by getting downhill, finding Rudy at the rim and shit. So it's like you gotta lock in, bro. So I'm not gonna overreact to one game. I've seen plenty of teams lose game one. You have to bounce back. I think the lead was more. I think the lead makes it look worse than it actually is. I think there are many aspects to that game that you can correct that doesn't lead to you getting blown the fuck out. Like Wolves shot your fucking head off. There are points where you're leaving these niggas open. There are points where they just can't fucking miss anything. So I think there is a medium balance there. But overall, bro, there are plenty takeaways from this game that you can clean up that can lead to better results. But it starts with niggas playing better, bro. Like if Austin and Braun aren't gonna be better, if Austin is gonna be better and Braun is gonna be fucking aggressive, then we have no shot in the series. And I think they will correct that moving forward. So that's my takeaway from game one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, like I'm sorry. You don't never. Here's the, like I'm not saying the F word, but bro, McDaniel's 25. Nigga missed like 2 shots, bro. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. Part of it is you left niggas
Kill
open. Part of it is they didn't miss a single
Yeah.
shot. So they got it.
Kill him. Then that's not just threes. That's like from everywhere, bro. The nigga outscore Anthony Edwards. The nigga outscore everybody but Luka that played in the game today. Like,
And the result, if you tighten up, that's not going to happen. We all know that. Just
yeah,
causing
tough loss though. Tough way to lose. We appreciate that, James. We're gonna go to Rome. Rome, how we feeling, bro?
Yeah, mic check. First off, it should work. Good.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Um. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed and discouraged with the game. I'm not gonna lie. I'll start by saying it's just one game. And that's just kind of how the playoffs is. I think every game is its own thing, its own entity. So it's kind of hard to have any like sweeping generalizations off one game. I think a lot of people within the fan base are going to do that, but I'd caution you guys to just kind of take each game within its own realm of like what took place in that game, as opposed to like making these grandstanding takes about the series or anything like that. But this game was fucking discouraging, bro. It was very disappointing. I thought we did a pretty good job on Anthony Edwards, kind of neutralizing him for the most part. I think he had like a pretty inefficient 20, like a 22. Major problem is though, he had 9 assists and 8 rebounds. And when you have an all around game from Ant, it gets really difficult to beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. Um, the bad news about the Timberwolves offense, they shot 51, 50, 80. That was their splits. So 50% from three, 51 from the field, 80% from the free throw line. That's the bad news. The good news is that's probably not going to happen for the next like 6 games. And if it does, the niggas are going to the finals. So I mean, like, props to them in that case. If they're gonna shoot 50 fucking percent from three, they're just gonna win the series. That's just nuts. It doesn't really matter what anyone does in that sense. But I don't think that's gonna happen. So yeah, I just feel like the defense was pretty discouraging for most of the game. I think the lack of ability in that second quarter to finish defensive possessions really killed us. They got a lot of second chance points in that second quarter. Like a lot. Like that's where they kind of separated themselves from us. I thought we played the first quarter pretty well. They couldn't score. Had Gobert in foul trouble. Luka had his flurry. He did his thing. But once you got to the second quarter, I think Luka sat. And they just had so many paint touches, bro. Mike Conley was touching paint. Anthony Edwards was touching paint. Nikhil was touching paint. And like these dudes, they're getting to the paint, and then we're over helping because we're playing small ball for most of the game, that we're scrambling out to shooters and it's too late. And that's why Jaden Daniels went 3 for 3 from three. That's why Naz Reid went 6 for 9 from three in the game. They're shooting a lot of open threes. And I think that's what was kind of frustrating. Even Julius Randle shot 4 for 6 from three. Anthony Edwards shot 4 for 9 from three. Like a lot of this shit was like um, defense breaking down, and we're over helping and we can't get to the three in time. Like that's what a lot of the shots look like. Especially in the half court shit, bro. Like it was just really discouraging. We couldn't score in transition because we couldn't get stops, because we couldn't rebound for important stretches of the game. Even though the rebounds were pretty similar, I think it was like 50 to like 46 or something like that.
Skewed by
In crucial
blowout.
moments. Yeah, right. Yeah, and that's the problem in blowouts. They kind of skew a lot of shit. But in the important parts of the game, we were getting out rebounded thoroughly. I thought we went to the small ball units. They didn't work. We didn't have anyone really at the point of attack at any point of the game. and that's just kind of a Laker issue. But I think it was compounded with the overhelping. I'm watching Rui fucking 2 feet in the fucking paint while Jaden McDaniels is just spotting up, shooting wide open threes. It's obviously the same shit with Nas Reed, but um, the bench scoring is interesting because Nas Reed was pretty much the main part of the bench besides like our bench, like Gabe had a 3, Vando had 2 points, DFS had a 3. Like the bench scoring has to be better. But like if I'm really like, bro, no one was good in this game. Like Luka Doncic offensively was amazing. I think he actually got benched in the fourth quarter so that they can go to a zone defense, which didn't work. I don't know when Jay's going to understand we can't actually play zone defense. It's never worked. But yeah, I think he got benched for like defensive purposes. But like Luka, 40 minutes, he had like 37 points, bro. He played his ass off, but again, he only had 1 assist in this game, and that's usually an indicator of like him having to be mostly a scorer because everything's getting taken away. And I just feel like when you play this small for this amount of time within like the game, like one of the things we did, like one of the things Dallas did, for example, versus Minnesota, they couldn't guard the pick and roll because there's a lob threat like on the floor at all times. So between like Gafford and Lively, like when Luca's getting by his man, you're putting their defense in like really tough spots. They have to make a decision. They didn't have to make that decision versus us. Like it wasn't there. They could just collapse the paint. And Luca has to kick out to a corner. And like I felt like taking away that dimension from Luca, especially when he's trying to get downhill on ball, I think it just kind of hurt us. Jackson Hayes played 8 minutes today. And again, in crucial moments of the game, we were like a -10 when Jackson Hayes sat. So, and I don't. It's not to say, yeah, we need to play Jackson Hayes 35 minutes a game, but 8 minutes is just probably not going to do it either. And so it's just kind of like it's the same shit. I mean, bro, we saw JJ put out a lineup of fucking Jordan Goodwin and Vando, and that shit got fucking ran off the court, like we all thought it would, because it's been getting run off the court in the regular season. I don't know what would change in the playoffs when the games matter more, but for whatever reason, JJ just thinks putting Jordan Goodwin out there with Vando, with LeBron James and Austin Reeves, who could not score for the essentially the first half of the game, he thought that was a good idea. So I don't know, bro. On to the stars. I thought LeBron was pretty bad. Thought he was pretty bad. Um, wasn't aggressive enough, in my opinion. And I don't even want to look at Austin Reeves' box score, bro. Like I have that shit was pathetic, bro. That little 14-point third quarter shit when we're down 30, bro. It sound good. Couldn't find this guy for most of the game. Just pretty pathetic, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Shit was pathetic, bro. Like -25 on the night. Rui Hachimura, I mean, it is what it is. I thought he had a pretty good first half, but kind of faded away most of the game. I don't know, bro. Nobody played well. Like, I don't really know what to say. Luka's the only one that really showed up today. I don't think LeBron showed up. I don't think Austin showed up. And if they're not going to show up collectively, you're just not going to win shit, bro. Don't matter who you play. We could have been playing the fucking Sacramento Kings today. Shit would not have mattered. If you're going to come out like that, play that fucking poorly, play these stupid fucking lineups that don't work, continue to stay small when you're playing against a team that does not play small, their small ball is fucking Nas Reed, bro. Who's sitting in corners spraying shit. That's their small ball. So I mean, like, if that's what it's gonna be, then good luck, bro. Like I don't think this is a indictment on what the whole series is gonna be. But this should definitely be concerning, bro. It should definitely be concerning, bro. You just lost home court in 3 quarters. Like, You went throughout the course of the regular season. You won 50 games. You got the third seed in this fucking gauntlet of a fucking West. You secure home court. And then what the fuck do? The first game of the playoffs, you get blown the fuck out at home?
Week off,
Game
bro.
game was over in the third quarter. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's nothing to lose too much sleep over, but like, bro, this should be fucking concerning, bro. I'm sorry, it should be. Hopefully, next game, LeBron James comes out with a little bit more intensity offensively, because I thought defensively he was fine. I thought he started out pretty fucking solid on defense, bro. I thought when he got switched out to Gobert, I thought he did a great job. Gobert couldn't even get a touch. First portion of the game, same thing with Randall. I thought he did a pretty good job neutralizing Randall whenever he got switched onto him, but as the game went on, and you can't score, it gets harder to play defense. And so the defense fell off too. So I mean, it is what it is. But I thought he played like shit, and I thought Austin Reeves was, like I said, bro, just the most disappointing game. The most disappointing game. I don't even know. Like, I'm looking at 16 points, bro. I watched the game. like that shit. No, you played like shit. But it is what it is, bro. Got your ass kicked. You deserve to get your ass kicked, and let's see how they respond on Tuesday, bro. That's pretty much it for me.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, Ron. We gonna swing it to Shub. Shub, how we feeling?
Appreciate it. Yeah. Rome pretty much echoed everything that needs to be said. Honestly, like coming out of the game, myself and a lot of the people were in good spirits just because we were clowning on the stream on playback. So again, if you want to join us for playback streams, like it's always a good time up there. The link is in the coach's Dan's bio. It's a good time even when we lose playoff games. Like you couldn't really tell because we're just kind of laughing it off. But I think discussing this kind of brings everything back in the center. Yeah, I think Rome said it, bro. Like the way to describe this one is just disappointing. Like I feel disrespected as a Laker fan, like with that kind of effort that showed up tonight. And I'm not even trolling, no bullshit. Like all the hype that went into it, Luka's first playoff game with us, like first home playoff game at Staples in legitimately 13 years. The fans are excited. You had all the t-shirts, this, that, and the other. And you come out with that kind of effort was just pretty like disrespectful to be honest, bro. Like everything Rome said, like you lock up the 3 seed, the team went on a run, like it seemed like you had a good grasp on everything. You had a week to prepare for this, get bodies healthy almost, and look right. And you come out with that kind of sluggish effort. It just was really disappointing and really, really disgusting to see. Like, no composure, no discipline, like James said, on the defensive end or offensive end. You could go down the line and no one showed up tonight except Luka from a scoring aspect. Like you weren't gonna win that game no matter what kind of team you were playing. Like and the fast break points from Minnesota that makes up for their lack of playmaking as a team and offensively for Minnesota, bro. Like 25-6, you cannot. James brought this up in our stream. Like you cannot have that happen for a team that's reliant on their defensive identity. 25-6 fast break points, and that's just attributed to how sloppy we were and how undisciplined we were on both ends of the floor, and that simply cannot happen. My biggest takeaways, these guys have already discussed it. The rebounding has to get better. You knew coming into this series you were going to be at a disadvantage, obviously roster wise. We've all talked about how the roster is incomplete, but we're still going into the playoffs anyways. You can't have that excuse. You know what our disadvantages are. You're probably going against the biggest team in the Western Conference. And so how you counter that is playing Jackson Hayes, your only viable big, 8 minutes. Not a soul in this space thinks Jackson Hayes is 2019 Anthony Davis. But to give your only viable big 8 minutes, no matter how many flaws he may present, is atrocious. When Rudy is playing 24 minutes, at least for them. And like Rome said, their other two bigs when they go small is Julius Randle and Naz Reid at the 4-5. Oh, and by the way, they're 2-3, whether it's Ant or not or Jaden McDaniels, they're standing at 6-7 as well. So while we have the wings to kind of counteract that, to completely eliminate Jackson Hayes and go straight to Jared Vanderbilt at center, along with a guy like Jordan Goodwin, as well as Rui at the 4 or Rui at the 5 sometimes, it's just not going to work. It's just simply not going to work, and that's presenting so many more issues than you need to account for, and you're shooting yourself in the foot, in my opinion, when you go out with lineups like that and you just can't counteract that. I feel like the other 4 guys on the floor you put out there can counteract Jackson Hayes' flaws for him to demand more minutes. But we called this before the series started, bro. He was going to play the JaVale McGee role back in 2020. I was just shocked to see his minutes be at 8. 8 is kind of insane. 8 minutes. 8 minutes is what you would give third stringers in a game, bro. Like 8 minutes is kind of insane. I just have no clue why Jackson Hayes can't see 20 minutes to at least counteract some of the size there and take away some of Rudy Gobert's kind of ability to kind of get these boards and all their bigs, to be honest, even though no one rebounded at an extremely high clip. So that's just the most head scratching thing to me, and I hope they make that adjustment in game 2. Um, everyone's got to be better. Everyone's got to be better. Luka went off for 37 points, but everyone's got to be better. The lack of discipline when it came to rebounding the basketball from everyone, because that's the route we've chosen to go, that's how you get messed up like this. And that on top of being out hustled entirely was just atrocious. Gabe Vincent I thought was solid defensively, but he comes out with 3 points, and we talked about needing the shot making from DFS and Gabe Vincent. A lot of people said they were the focus of this series. If they were going to be able to make shots, that would help us in the series. Ironically, the opposite happened, where you get 6 threes from Naz Reid, and Jaden McDaniels make 3 threes as well. And Randall had 4 threes as well. So you got to get more shot making out of those guys. Um, I thought Rui had his moments in the first half, but like Rome said, kind of just like faded throughout. And he's got to be more aggressive and just more in tune with the game plan, and be more aggressive in smarter situations. Um, I was pretty disappointed in LeBron. I don't think he played up to standard for a playoff game. And deferring was what really like pissed me off a little bit. A lot of deferring. He had 10 points in the second quarter, 9 points in the rest of the game. A lot of deferring to Luka, a lot of deferring to other players is not what we needed in the first playoff game for LeBron. And if we're gonna win this series, the reason we picked us to win this series is because they have no one to counter both Luka and LeBron in the playoffs. And so we're going to need playoff LeBron. I have full confidence, he's going to come back and, be playoff LeBron. I have no doubt in that in my mind. But I was disappointing to not see that. But I agree. I thought he was fantastic defensively. We just need to see more of a spark, especially hopefully in that third quarter when, they kind of, flipped us over like entirely and ran with the game. Would like to see some, him putting his imprint down offensively in the game coming out. So yeah, I thought everyone was bad, terrible. Vando obviously looked awful out there. Again, if you play as Hayes more, I still do believe, bro. If you play Vando with an actual big out there next to Hayes, he doesn't look as sloppy and as CTE as people like to make it out to be, which it does look bad, and that's just my stance on it. But I don't think we'll see that. But if there's any series to go big instead of small, like JJ likes to do, it's against the Minnesota Timberwolves. So I am praying to God we see that sooner than later before things can get really messy. Um, and I did not forget Austin Reeves. I thought that was a disgusting effort. I thought, all that third option shit we've been talking about, hyping it up. He's got to be better, period. And he said that today post game, so I give him credit for saying that. But he's got to be better. And I thought James hit it right on the money with Reeves' performance tonight. It was not a matchup thing when it came to Austin Reeves. Um, it was simply his shot taking, bro. His shot selection was awful tonight. What are you doing pulling from half when we're down 17 and we're on a semi run? Like that's just unacceptable. Um, I felt like he kind of conceded. Obviously, seeing a lot of Minnesota threes go in, you want to kind of counter that. I get it in the flow of the game and your reaction to that, but that's not what we need right now. We need downhill buckets. We need to slow the game down. We need to get easy shots. We need to put pressure on the whistle and create easy opportunities, even though that's a slower climb than obviously NBA players want to happen. But I just thought he was extremely disappointing tonight, and I'm expecting a big bounce back game from him. Otherwise, this series could go south really, really, really fast. But um, with all that being said, like it is one game. No one's overreacting. I think you're allowed to feel disappointed, disgusted by this game because this is not the Lakers that won 50 games this year at all. But again, this is one game. And it brings me back to what all four of us said 2 days ago when we had this space about, you know, being confident against the Wolves, but not disrespecting them or overlooking them in any way, shape, or form. Like, obviously, the Minnesota Timberwolves present a lot of problems. And you saw that tonight when they put it together. So I'm glad none of us like looked over this team at all. And like you see here, we have a series, but I'm confident in the team in game 4. And we just have to see from there. But I hope everyone can wake up and realize, like, yo, this is the NBA playoffs. Everyone needs to be taken seriously. And no team, just based on the amount of stars, are going to give us series, bro. Like, no one gives a fuck that we have Luka. No one gives a fuck it's LeBron. So we have to show up just like any other team has to, and go earn these games. And I'm confident that we will, because we're going to get it together. JJ doesn't get a pass either, if you couldn't tell. So from top to bottom, I thought everyone was, extremely subpar. But I'm confident the guys will get it together for game 2 on Tuesday. And we'll go to Minnesota, hopefully tied. And we have a series, bro. So everyone just wake up, brace yourself. This is not to be taken lightly, but I'm looking forward to Tuesday.
Also, bro, are we in the playoffs or is this like fucking
That's what I'm saying, bro.
preseason shit, bro?
Could not
Why
tell.
what's up with the fucking minutes, bro? Like, I'm like, I get the shit was a blowout, but like, dog, some of the sub patterns I'm watching, like, bro, LeBron playing 36 minutes. Listen, bro, look, bro. I understand, man. Niggas is 40, bro. I get that shit, bro. But that's our second best player. Nigga got to play. Like, the nigga got to play, bro. Jackson Hayes playing 8 fucking minutes when you're the only center on the roster, dog. Like, I. What are we like? What are we doing?
Against Julius
What are we
Randle,
doing?
Nas Reed, Rudy Gobert, you're playing 8 minutes to the only center listed on the roster.
Rui Hachimura, Mr. X Factor. Niggas, all of us have been saying, yo, Rui's probably gonna be the X Factor of the series. Why did he play 29 minutes today? And look, blowout skew minutes. I get it, bro. The blowout shit, I get it, but like, dog. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are these like Jordan Goodwin shouldn't ever fucking check in the game. Bro, you put Jared Vanderbilt in the game in the non-Ant-Man minutes. Hello? Why who the fuck is Vanderbilt out there to guard when Ant's on the bench? Who's he guarding? Nas Reed? Nikhil Alexander Walker? Who is the nigga guarding? Goodwin. If you're gonna be out on the court, brother, you gotta space and you gotta shoot the fucking ball, bro. Like, bro. I get it, bro. This nigga's a rookie, bro. He's a rookie coach, bro. I get it, bro. He's a rookie coach. It's game 1, bro. Fill out game, all that bullshit, whatever fucking shit motherfuckers would have cope with. But like, dog, this was like, I'm sorry, bro. If anybody like was really watching it, this shit was so. It just felt like we were unprepared. The shit just felt unprepared. Like I'm not the type of motherfucker to talk about organized offense, bro. I miss me with that shit, bro. I can't stand when niggas run around with this shit. But I get it. There does have to be a fucking sense of organization on the court, bro. Especially in a half court setting. A lot of that shit just felt like, yo, Luka, can you save us, bro? Hey, Luka, can you just like try to score? Because we don't know what to do right now. I mean, that's what it felt like to me. Some of the shit, I just didn't know what the fuck we were running. So I don't know, but they got a lot of shit to fucking figure out, bro. Within this next couple, it sucks. You get 2 days. You got to sit on this fucking loss for 2 days. It's probably better for him, bro. It's probably better for him, bro. Cause man, this shit, it was a lot of shit in this game where just like I was just scratching my fucking head. Like, what do we? We don't even play like this, bro. When's the last time Austin Reeves was sub 20 in a game? Seriously, I'm watching this nigga smoke shit at the rim. Like, bruh, that game was just like damn near mind-boggling, bro. Like I don't even know, bro. That shit was weird. Even like we usually get the bronze shit in the fourth quarters too. Like, bro, I don't even think that happened in this game.
Jaden McDaniels and Lakers centerless lineups after Minnesota game 1. If Jackson Hayes is out there, I'm basically the tallest person out there. I don't think no one really can rim protect because Jackson Hayes
This
isn't
is
on
what
the
I'm
court.
saying, bro. Like nobody's gonna gaslight me thinking like even the asses of ass centers,
But he
bro,
can't
like,
really
it
rim
matters.
protect either.
It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. But if Jaden McDaniels is saying like
He alters shot. It's not really about the
it's
block
not
per
about
se.
the
It's just being able to
Sometimes
turn at the rim.
It's not about
he
talent.
does that sometimes, but sometimes he does not.
It's not about the talent of the center at this point, bro. And we're talking about not even playing your placeholder centers.
There you go.
Like,
we don't have no. But here's the thing with the center shit. He's the only center on it, bro. We don't have no other center.
Okay, but you're playing him 8 minutes.
He played
bro.
8 minutes though.
I would play him more. But the thing is, the small ball shit is going to happen. I would play Hayes more,
no problem.
but you're going to have to play well.
I understand.
Like, we don't have
I
no
understand. I understand. Like Alex Lynn not gonna play. All right, like Alex Lynn, that nigga not playing.
8 minutes is a joke, bro. I'm sorry.
But 8 minutes is fucking crazy.
8 minutes is a joke.
Bro, you yanked him out the game at the 9-minute mark of the third. You didn't even get, bro. That's 2 minutes into the quarter.
The small shit's gonna happen
like
if we take control of the game, bro. But if they jump out and they control pace of this game, they run the lineups that they want, which is right. Rudy Gobert plays 24 minutes, and Nas and Julius have 30 minutes pop.
Like,
I'm sorry, bro. Like that's JJ McDaniels led the fucking.
Shit, bro, 8 minutes is crazy.
JD McDaniels literally led the fucking game in offensive rebounds. Like, come on, bro.
Wait, where do we need Hayes to be at? 20, 21, 22? Like, what do we think?
Bro, I gotta see more than 8 minutes, bro. I'm sorry. It's not even us saying, oh yeah, man, 20. If we play Hayes, that's not a 30 point block. It's not like Hayes.
It's not gonna happen.
That game.
But like for reference, okay, Rudy Gobert was in foul trouble for like a lot of this game, right? Like he was in foul trouble early, I think in the third. I want to say the either the first or the second, right? The nigga still played 24 minutes, bro. Like, you gotta give the nigga 20 minutes, bro. He's literally not like you're not playing Jackson, and then you're supplementing it by like having like Rui or Dorian out there at the 5, and again, a lot of times like that shit can suffice throughout the course of a game. But when you're playing a team like Minnesota, bro, their small ball is literally fucking Nas Reed and Randall and shit. It's not like they're that small. They're a bunch of 6'9", 6'10" dudes. Like,
yeah,
and they play bigger than the Lakers do. Like,
but
those
Nas
guys.
Reed isn't a big for really though. Nas Reed is a spot up shooter. Really, you really just got to worry about Julius Randle.
Okay, but who's a big in our small ball lineup, Rui?
Fuck the bigs. This is
Dorian?
not a bigs. This is not a bigs series.
Agreed.
It's y'all fucking up with y'all others. Y'all others not playing.
That's what I was gonna say. I need more from, especially on the glass. You need more from LeBron. You need more from Rui. You need more from DFS.
Fuck LeBron.
Hayes should play more, but that's more of the answer. Is those guys have to play better?
It's the others.
We don't even have
fuck the bigs and they played their big 24 minutes. So like
Vando
I'm confused.
We don't
have
no outside of Hayes. Wait, outside of Hayes, we don't have another big.
You can say outside of Hayes, play Hayes.
But he's
That
not
is
playing.
true.
I'm giving you play Hayes, but
Oh
he
my-
still's not going to play 30 minutes a game.
But you
because
niggas
because niggas say the Nas Reed shit, bro. Hayes is going to sit down when he's in the game.
We're not saying abandon the small ball lineups. We're just saying you're saying outside of Hayes. I'm saying there was no Hayes because you played.
No, I agree. I didn't say any. I didn't disagree with that. I said Hayes should play more, but there is like the stuff people were having a problem with Nas Reed. That the other players that aren't centers are just gonna have to play better on Nas Reed.
They got a gang rebound.
That's my point.
I'm just saying
that's literally my point.
But they were fixating on the point that you played this nigga 8 minutes versus a team that's bigger.
I said he should play more, but I think your non-big players are gonna have to play way better.
So both non-big players gonna have to play.
Both have to.
Not a sole argument against that though.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't think anyone's said otherwise though.
If your corner
I didn't argue against what y'all argue. Like,
I know. We're on the same page. Jackson Hayes has to play more than 8 minutes, and guys.
Bro, you're muting one person.
Game rebound.
The fuck are you muting?
It was a lot.
It's just me talking.
No,
it's just James.
It was not.
What are you doing? What are you muting?
James, bro.
I think obviously Hayes has to be the point was when people bring up like not people keep bringing up some of these points like we have another center, like we need to play bigger or we need to play. They're playing X amount of bigs. We need to play X amount of bigs. We don't have
Yeah,
X's
but I
on the
can't
bigs
even.
to play.
But
I
Play
can't
Alex
even get.
Len.
But I can't
but
even
us
get to
three
the.
never met.
I can't get to the other bigs when the current big don't play though.
That's what
His
I'm
minutes,
saying.
his minutes will get increased. I'm sure.
And I know you're not talking about us, but none of us three mentioned
hope so.
Len or Jemison as an option. So
It
like,
better
Well,
be.
Len and
us
Jefferson
or
can't play at
Koloko.
all. They're not
They're
even
not even
on
on
the
the
team. That's
team.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying. They're
they're
not on
not
the
even.
team.
They're not even
If
on
they
the
were
team.
on the
They're
team,
not even
I
on the
would
team.
say to play them more. But that's what I'm saying. Like we don't
Nah,
have
Len
another.
is on the
I
team.
think Koloko.
Len
No
is
one
on the
mentioned
team.
Koloko.
Len, bro, he's not okay.
I'm not
I'm
playing.
just
No,
playing.
no,
He's
no,
with
no.
us. He's with us.
No, sir.
Nigga, Bronny's on the
No, we're
team.
not playing Len, bro. No.
We get off Len. We
Ain't
get off
Bronny
Len.
on the team?
All right. Okay.
I think
You got
Roman is done with this point. My last
Dalton 1 for 3.
my last thing I wanted to say is that, bro, like the stupid point from the fans about, yo, our crowd wasn't into it tonight. I don't know why I have to bring this up, but people in my mentions and people in our chat stream are talking about, yeah, man, the Laker crowd just like wasn't it tonight. Bro, tell me what the fuck there was to cheer about from our crowd. Why are we bitching about the Laker crowd when you saw what the players put up tonight? Probably one of the worst playoff performances by our ball club in the last 20 years. Before we talk about how dead the crowd was, look at the fucking score, bro. We were down 27 over a team that is not known for their offense and zero effort defensively from our guys.
Now, to that point, somebody literally told me, "Hey, it's all good that we lost home court because our crowd sucks anyways." But what?
Our crowd sucks anyway.
I disagree with that point, but there is a point. It doesn't matter if you're winning or losing. The crowd should be like. I don't understand that point about just because we're losing, the crowd should just not care. I disagree with that, but I feel you.
Bro, no, but
And we wasn't getting smoked. That was niggas were talking about in the first half. We was only down 11
Yeah, he
in the first
tweeted
half.
that when we was down
Like
11.
that, a lot of that point
The
was in the
crowd
first
dead.
half when the game was even like down 4, down 5. Like nobody even talking about when we was down 30. That's not even what niggas was really talking about in that sense.
No, Zay, I'm telling you right now, like if we're down 11, if there's not an effort to come back from that, that deficit,
Bro, you're
which
only
is
down 11.
The
manageable.
crowd wakes
The
you up.
crowd is
and
not
you gotta-
exactly. So if
yeah.
there's a huge 3 from 11 to 8, they're gonna start chanting defense.
So is the crowd for Austin LeBron can't score?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Whoever said that? Like
Okay.
y'all got niggas when we
He's
lose,
baiting you. He's trying to bait you. Hey,
niggas did.
Zay is on 10, bro.
Nah, I had to get that off. I had to get that off.
I just the crowd point was in when the game
The
was
crowd
game.
will be into the game when there's a reason to be in the game. That is how the Lakers
Nah.
crowd at Staples works.
Or
I'm
you
telling
should be into
right
the
now,
game because you're a fan of the
I
team.
thought
No,
they were into the game in the third
They
quarter
were
when we
into the
coming
game.
back. I thought
When
they were
we
in the
try to
game.
come, yeah, exactly. You can hear it when they're trying to come back.
I thought they were fine in the third quarter run.
The game 6 against Phoenix, they was into the game the whole game, and we was getting blitzed. This is a couple years ago, 2021,
Yeah,
when we was getting destroyed, and they was in the game the whole time. I think it's just
because
a different thing.
Zay,
That was a fake crowd, though. That's fake crowd noise.
That was winner
Fact.
go home. They had to be. We were
Pump the crowd noise in.
And number 2,
They had the fake crowd
San
noise, bro.
Diego.
That's
they were going
cows,
crazy
nigga.
when LeBron got that chase down. So like,
Yeah, I mean,
if you
lucky
give
play.
Lakers,
The crowd was fine, bro. The crowd was fine.
crowd was literally fine.
In
The crowd
the
was
third
fine.
quarter,
man,
in the
fuck the
third
crowd,
quarter.
But no,
bro.
I don't even know why you brought this up.
Yeah, I don't even know why this matters. This literally doesn't matter.
It does not
Fuck the
matter.
crowd.
Don't fucking
It was
matter.
funny
Somebody
in my
brought it.
mentions and shit.
Fuck the crowd. Jaden McDaniels was the leading scorer for the fucking Wolves, and we literally couldn't do anything
Yeah.
about it.
Because
I
you
brought
shut
it
the
up because
crowd
it's a
up.
stupid ass point by
Right.
fans. That's why I brought it.
The crowd didn't
Right.
shut up. He wouldn't score that much.
Literally, the crowd would just care about the game. Played a lot of
The
money.
crowd was in shock that LeBron couldn't make a layup. So are we gonna
LeBron
go
had
to?
What
18
layups did he
rebounds
blow?
and
Sorry,
19
dunked
points.
on niggas.
Bro, if you're going to slander properly, brother.
Slander properly is insane. Len 4 boards in 3 minutes. That's my final point.
Yeah, 5. Appreciate that.
I see Wall, bro. The resident Wolves fan, bro. I see Wall in here, bro. What's up?
Oh, yeah, you gotta come
Is
back.
that the same Wall? That's the same one, right?
OMT, it's on you, brother.
No, it's not.
Hold on. Let me
Wait, we didn't pass the walls?
Yup.
You said what?
Doing now.
Nigga, I did pass the Wall, bro.
Nah,
I passed the
you
OMT.
just said what's up.
Nah, hold on.
No. I don't want to hear OMT. I just listened to OMT for an hour.
Bro,
You didn't listen to me say nothing, nigga.
Mute up, nigga.
niggas skipping past niggas.
Damn, all right, fuck you too.
Hey, yo, can I get the floor or no?
Yeah, you got it, bro. Go ahead.
Nah.
Yeah, y'all about to y'all about to hate my ass. And look, man, Jaden McDaniels, Dante
Fake.
DiVincenzo.
Fake.
Okay, guess what? Hey, look. Keep putting fucking Luca on Edwards. See what the fuck happens. 9 gonna turn into 12. 9
8 for 25.
12.
6 for
Don't
22.
give a fuck. 9
Not gonna lie,
Look at what you brought it up.
That nigga said, "Don't give a fuck."
Don't give a
Hey
fuck.
Wall. Hey Wall.
Guess
Hey
what?
Wall.
Go ahead.
Dude, this your pass, by the way.
Wall. I'll tell you right now,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
I'll tell you right
Yes,
now.
sir.
Wait till that juice kick in. That nigga Braun giving niggas 30 next game, bro. Once the juice kick
Bro, be
in, bro.
serious.
I'm telling you, bro.
Apple
Man,
juice?
you got to
She
understand.
good.
What? Hold on. Number one,
Balco.
assassin. Who's the answer for Nas Reed? I'll wait.
Reality.
rim.
Reed.
Yeah.
Reality. Yeah, reality. 6 to 9? Yeah, that's not him.
That's not him. That's not him.
6 for
Come
9,
on,
not
bro.
him.
Niggas is fake demons, bro.
6 for 9, not him.
Look at this.
Ain't he had 2 points last time we played that nigga?
Hey,
He can do
man.
this
We'll be
once.
all right.
He can do this once a series. Guess what?
That's what I'm
He
saying.
used
Yeah.
it, nigga.
He'll
Bang.
get this one. He'll get this one. He'll get this one.
Bet.
He get this one,
Love
bro.
it. Love it. Hey, hold up. Mr. Shannon Sharp said what? Wolves and what? Hey, not Wolves. Lakers and what? 5?
Sound like we only lost one
Yeah,
game so
sound
far.
like it's right on course,
So
nigga.
y'all motherfuckers gonna win? Y'all gonna win 4 straight? Y'all gonna win 4 straight?
Hey man.
Hey man, what
What's
Kevin
that?
Garnett say? Anything is possible, nigga.
If y'all don't shoot 50 for fucking 3, maybe we can. Maybe we do.
What
Y'all shooting 50 again? Y'all shooting 50 from 3 again, Wall?
did Luka score first quarter? What was his percentage?
Nigga,
He
that's
cooking
he
y'all
do that
niggas.
every game, nigga. What
He
do
do
you
that
mean?
shit all the
Nigga,
time.
that's what Luca do.
He do
Nigga.
that every
That's
game.
light work.
Nigga
So
said,
Luka
what did
do.
Luka do? Nigga, that's Luka.
Check in.
That's Luka
Hey,
Doncic, man.
Look what he did to y'all niggas last year. You know it.
That's Luka, man.
Jackson Hayes is not the answer at the big,
Oh.
and we saw that. Come on, don't lie to me. Do not lie to me. Jackson Hayes is not
That
the
nigga didn't
answer
even
at the
play enough
center.
for you to have that take.
I'm about to say he
Nigga
played
did.
8 minutes though.
Because he could do shit.
Man.
He literally had like
Yeah,
3
I
Our
check in
offensive
every
coach
time,
rebounds
just
in the
bro.
like
first
little
quarter.
Listen.
our coach just like little niggas. That's all it is.
Gafford and Lively were the ones that
Dun,
killed us
dun,
last
dun, dun.
year with Luca.
Have you watched Lively? That nigga ass.
No, I'm saying Gafford and Lively were the ones that killed us last year with the pick and roll with Luca.
Not the nigga
Hey,
averaging
Wall,
30,
so this
huh?
series over, bro?
And
That's
Hayes
it?
gonna do the same thing.
Huh?
This series over?
Yeah, baby food.
Wall, what's the series? Give me your series
We
prediction
gonna
though,
win
for
this
real.
bitch in 6. I said 6.
In 6?
6.
In 6?
6.
Okay.
Y'all go to Cancun and enjoy that shit. Bron, sorry, brother. You're gonna be like, I'm
Sorry,
bro.
brother.
Hey,
What was your biggest takeaway from the game today?
y'all had no fucking answer for Nas and Jaden. 2 guys that are like not mediocre, but like
Nas and Jaden. I'm sorry.
no.
That shit
But here, you know why?
Jaden McDaniels.
Jaden apparently a
Do
25-point per
do
game
you
scorer
know
now.
why?
Okay,
Do you know why? Can I tell you?
Why?
That
Can I
shit
tell you
funny.
guys
Why?
Because the
Because
Yeah,
Reed
why?
can't rebound?
because the way y'all play defense, you load up on Ant. What does that make happen? It makes Ant have to pass the ball. He didn't have that last year. He wasn't doing
Hey,
that last
gang,
year.
everybody loads up
Everybody
on
loads
Ant.
up on Ant because he can't play make. What the
Correct.
fuck are you talking about, dude?
Not a sip. Not
Okay,
a sip.
wait,
No,
but
don't come on now. Come correct.
but
Not a sip.
Wall.
Not a sip, my nigga. Go ahead.
Wall, no. Look, I thought Ant did a good job of manipulating the defense today. He did a good job. But bro, do we really think that Jaden McDaniels is gonna give us 25 on 96 true shooting percentage for the rest of the series?
Absolutely not. But
That nigga missed 2 shots.
correct. But guess what? He's an NBA player. What do you?
I get it. No. I get it. He's an
That's
NBA
all I'm
player.
saying. Like right, like
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Reeves was hitting every shot left open. He was hitting threes.
Wall.
Go ahead.
Before this game,
Yes, yeah.
Jaden McDaniels was shooting 2 of 19 from 3 before this game.
Yeah.
2 of 19 from 3. Do you think those shots were all contested?
Probably not. Of course not.
Probably not, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. We're gonna take our chances. Right now, the game plan was sell out to Ant, turn Ant to a thinker, make these other guys hit shots. Today, Ant did a great job playmaking.
Hell yeah.
He did a great job table setting,
yeah.
and those other guys made shots.
Hell yeah.
I think the test is how sustainable is it throughout the course of a playoff series, and I think we're gonna find out. Because today y'all got the best of that game plan, and it showed. You guys shot super efficient, 50-50-80 from the field, like that, amazing splits, bro.
Yeah.
But throughout the course of a playoff series, we'll see if y'all can continue to shoot that red hot for a full game. Well, that's gonna be the deciding factor, I think, for you guys offensively. I thought the defense was fine. I mean, we got Rudy in foul trouble early, so it's
Good.
not like you guys had
Good.
real
No, fuck
protection
that.
at the
Fuck
rim.
that. Good. Do it again next game. Fuck that. Do it again next game.
I mean,
Get his ass out of there.
Nigga, you do it again next year.
we probably will.
Nah, get his ass out of there in 2
They
minutes.
had so
We
many
probably
open
will.
threes.
I
It's
need Nas.
ridiculous.
I need Nas in there, not Rudy. I need Nas in there, not Rudy.
I want to see Nas shoot 6 of 9 from 3 again. That's what I want to see. I want to see Nas
Hey,
Reed.
don't answer that.
Give me.
Don't answer that
If he
shit.
open, he probably
You
will.
gonna do it
I
again?
want 23. I want 23 points on 6 of 9 again. I want to see that again.
We know they gonna turn the ball.
I want to
over.
see 25 from JD McDaniels.
Who gonna turn the ball over?
Luke and
Y'all
LeBron.
asking.
You know they gonna turn the ball over.
Our defense is top 10. Our offense
Sure,
is top
you
10.
got it.
What do you
I mean,
want?
we
What do you want?
had 3 more turnovers than
Why
you
talking
guys.
about turnovers?
This
We
nigga
had 3 more.
Nas,
You got it, brother.
We had 3 more turnovers than y'all though.
He was a sixth man of the year
bro.
for a
Nas,
reason. Come on now.
It
Julius
was
Don't do
13.
that.
Nas stat line from 3. 1 for
I
4.
think it was. I think it was
Okay,
13 to 10. I think
3 for
turnovers was
7.
13 to 10.
1
I
for
think
5.
turnovers was
Julius
13 to 10.
Randle
All right. How many? Come on, man. Don't do this.
Just talking.
Don't disrespect Nas, brother. Don't do that. Don't. He's a sixth man for a
I
reason.
like Nas. I like
If they
Nas.
leave him open,
Disrespected
if
Nas
they
is
leave
saying
him
he's not
open,
gonna
he gonna
shoot
hit them
like that
shots.
I
again.
like
He's
Nas. I just don't think he's
been
gonna shoot
doing that.
he's not
six
gonna
and
shoot.
nine
If
from
he
three
leave
again.
open, he
He's
gonna hit them.
He was
he's
0
not
for 3 last game.
he's not
Better
1
gonna
for
watch
shoot
3
your
6 and
last
9
language.
from
game.
3
1
again.
for
Y'all are
5
not gonna be
last
like
game.
that, bro.
You not gonna shoot like
You're
that.
not gonna replicate
That's
that
what you're
shooting
doing.
again, bro.
We'll stay tuned.
Nigga
We'll
say you're
see it.
not.
We'll see it.
All right. It's a lot
We'll
of
see it.
Negro babble. All I'll say is, this happens. We do contribute to this, but the Minnesota Timberwolves hit a franchise record 21 threes in this game, regular season or playoffs. So
And
you run that
and
back,
and
and then we'll see.
and it is a
Zach,
game
like
plan issue, right? It is a game plan that we do concede threes. We give up some of the most threes in the NBA. That's a fact. But again, like I said earlier, if y'all gonna shoot 50% from 3, y'all going to the finals. Like you
Yeah,
guys
we're
are
gonna
not
lose if
going.
that happens, but I don't
You're
think it's
going
gonna
to
happen.
win a title if y'all niggas shoot 50% from 3 again. Like throughout the course of an entire playoff run, y'all gonna win a championship.
That's what you bet on, the percentages, and like if it happens in a game, even in the playoffs, like niggas don't understand it. If it happens in a playoff game, you could lose the playoff game, but it's a great reason why there's 7 games in a playoff series. Like, is it going to happen over the course of the series? We'll see. They are
Yeah.
one of the better 3-point shooting teams in the NBA, but again, we always have to say that even when teams are good at something, they were excellent at it. Like, it's just a difference.
It reminds me of when we played the Orlando Magic in Orlando and they just couldn't miss. Like they shot like 40+% from 3 and like we just couldn't do anything. And they're not even that good from 3. But the fact that like in that game they just were. And you know what's interesting about this game? So like I expected Dante to be the one to go 4 for 6. I expected Nah to go 4 for 6. Bro, Nikhil was 1 for 6 and Dante was 1 for 5. And Anthony Edwards was Anthony shot well. He's 4 for 9. But like Jaden's really fried us and Randall. Jaden and Randall, if they're frying you, it's just hard to win, bro. It's hard
Julius
to
is
win.
averaging 4 threes this series. Like
Like
it's gonna be
4,
tough.
like bro, Jaden and Julius. I'm not talking about nobody else. Not even Nasri. Jaden and Julius. They went fucking 7 for 9 from 3 today. That's crazy. Like I'm sorry. Like I'm not even here to be like, nah, it's fake. It's fake. It's fake. They're open. They shot open threes. They hit their shots. It's the playoffs. I'm with y'all. But dog, 7 and 9 from 3 between the two non-shooters. Like, all right. Like if that's what it's about, then we just gonna lose. And that's what if niggas gonna hit those shots, we're just gonna lose. And that's just what it is. That's the game plan. You just lose.
Zay, I got a lot of quotes if I can read them off real quick. JJ said the Lakers were he thought the Lakers were mentally ready for this game. It's not to say our guys weren't ready to withstand a playoff game. I'm not sure physically if we were ready. We can be a lot better on defense. Gobert and McDaniels make it tough. I think we were one of 7 at the rim. That's not necessarily expected. Austin Reeves on the Wolves. We couldn't even find a way to get a bucket. You're not going to be perfect every game. We have to figure out a way. We have to do a better job defensive rebounding. Austin Reeves described his first half as bad. Austin Reeves on his performance. I have to be better. I have to help us control the game better. You never lose a series on one game. We didn't play to our standards, and we will get better. I think they just came out physically, beat us from the get-go. They came out with a little more aggression and physicality at the game and helped us win tonight. And LeBron said, I don't think we did a good enough job after the first quarter. He said the Wolves, that's what they bring to the table, their physicality. Maybe it took us one playoff game to know what type of intensity they bring. We should be more than prepared for that on Tuesday. We already know offensively how dangerous they can be. Jared Vanderbilt said, I think we got to be the aggressor. I think they hit us first and we're the more physical team for majority of the game. When you're facing that kind of deficit, it's hard to overcome.
Oh, shit. Who the fuck interviewing Vando?
Vando is the playoffs.
What that nigga did?
You said we, no nigga,
That
you.
shit comedy.
We have to have a greater sense of urgency.
Vando can't speak now.
Nigga talking about all this. We know Vandal. You nigga, that's
you
you.
gotta-
I'm sorry.
You.
I'm sorry. That's a waste of an interview, bro.
No, you just got to get off his dick. I think that's what needs to happen.
That shit
Exactly.
ass,
Like,
brother.
hop off, nigga. God damn.
Can he
Breaking
Wee.
news: a Lakers
that
player
shit
got
comedy?
interviewed.
Wee.
Breaking news: a Laker player got interviewed post game, bro. Hop off dick.
Oh my god! You might as well interview Gabe at this fucking point.
Hey,
Hey,
Bum
Like,
ass
you know,
nigga.
hey,
Nigga
So we-
got
so
so
we
mad
hear
that
what Bronny
Vando
said?
got an
Shit
interview.
crazy. Why didn't interview Goodwin?
Hey, did y'all
We
read
couldn't Shake Milton?
Did y'all read the Braun quote?
Hey, LeBron, by the way, sometimes it takes a quarter, 2 quarters, a full game to get used to playoff basketball.
Oh,
Dude.
I'm in
That's your
tears,
go.
bro.
Niggas are
hey,
gonna
let me
crash
let
over that as if
let,
that's not true.
Niggas
let
gonna
me land my
interview Shake
plane.
Milton. I'm in fucking
Wait, but he
tears.
said
Hold on.
maybe it took us one playoff game to adjust to that, but we should be more than prepared
That
for that on
nigga
Tuesday
said
night.
Shake Milton. Oh my god.
Hey, let me land my plane right quick though.
Nah,
Go ahead,
you
Wall.
good.
Hey,
He crashed.
I fuck with y'all. Been fucking with y'all for a minute. All I gotta say is
Yes,
this,
sir.
man. I will say this right now. Ron fucked up and not doing more the first half and just thinking that it would be easy when Luca was cooking and then Luca was out. He should have done more then. I think that's my opinion. I might be wrong, but I
But
thought
when
Ron should have done more. That's
10
what
in
I'm
the
saying.
second quarter?
but when a nigga
Jesus
when a
Christ.
nigga
No, you right. He didn't do shit.
Luca went.
I did ask.
Hold on.
Yeah, he didn't do shit with 10 in the second quarter.
Because
Yeah.
Luca went out, right?
He didn't do shit.
Luca went out. That's when we went on our run. You feel me?
They
Ron
put
didn't do
fucking
shit.
Goodwin
That's
and
true.
Vando out there.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Goodwin and Vando love
Yeah,
it.
that's when
LeBron got to do better with Goodwin and Vander.
that was the.
You got it, bro.
Am I wrong? That was the game, right? That was
Carry
the
the
game.
lineups, nigga.
That was the game. Luca goes out.
Bron
We
got to
went
hoop
on a
with them
run.
bum ass niggas, man. Go
But I
ahead.
think
Let's
Luka
go,
be
guys.
hooping with them
it's
niggas.
difficult to be like, especially when you said he just thought it was easy because Luca he needed to do something. Bro, Luca's having the ball heavily in the first. Bro, he shot like 10 times in the first quarter. Like that.
But
I
Luca
mean,
goes out. Luca goes out,
But
and
what about when he sat though,
Luka
bro?
goes
when he
out.
sat,
Vando
He
go
didn't
Bron,
in.
do
he
shit.
had 10 in the
I mean,
quarter.
no. Bron didn't do shit.
Vando and Goodwin. Vando and
He had 10 in the quarter when he sat. So
He wasn't
no, but
man
it
enough.
wasn't. Ron didn't dominate. He had 10, but he did not dominate
Yeah, he was pussy on bro. That nigga was a pussy.
in the most destructive way. He didn't
That nigga look
dominate like
washed.
Ron would, right?
Nigga was hooping
Come
like
on.
Zay.
Hold on.
That
Exactly.
shit
I'm
comedy.
doing better than Bron.
I'm wrong on that, Ron? I'm wrong?
He
No, you're
didn't
not wrong.
Nah,
dominate. I
I
Okay.
agree.
mean, I guess.
Wall, I agree. I agree,
Now
Wall.
you on his dick, man.
I agree, Wall.
Zip him up when you done.
Wee. I agree, Wall.
That's it.
No,
You
you're
gonna say
not
Bron
wrong.
was ass?
You're not wrong, Papa. You're not wrong.
Hey, that's crazy.
Don't even
That's
encourage that
crazy.
shit, bro.
Holy fucking dick.
That's crazy.
You not wrong,
That's crazy.
Papa.
Yeah.
That's
Papa.
crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, Wall. Hey,
That
Wall.
needs a timeout.
You think LeBron washed?
No, LeBron's still good. He just needs to do more. That's all it is.
Okay.
Hey, no, he does though. He
Did
does.
that
Wall.
backfire?
Wall is a Braun fan, bro.
No, I'm
Did
actually
that
Oh,
I
not.
okay,
think
backfire?
throughout
okay,
this
okay.
playoff
No,
run, if
I'm
we're
smoking
blessed
out
to
of
get
Bron.
passed around, I'll probably have to say this a couple more times. But we're so lucky this is a single elimination. I think sometimes people don't necessarily understand, like in the playoffs, like, bro, even
People
if you
forget that
lose
shit.
by 30, 40, and especially in the first game, I understand this after this game, especially if you lose the next game. That's all fair. Like when we lost to Denver 2 years ago, nobody was mad when we was down 0-2. Even and them games was even on the road.
Yeah.
Niggas was crashing, and I was still like, bruh, not looking great. Like 0-2, regardless of where you are, is tough. But
No.
like you gotta bounce
Hey,
back, bro.
my last statement. Y'all have the Ant game gonna come, so y'all be ready for that shit.
Yeah, game 6 when we're already up 3-2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
All right.
it's over.
Hey, look.
I think Ant will have a blow up game. I think he'll have one.
Yeah. Hey, we'll connect though. We'll connect. I gotta head out though. We'll connect.
Take it
Good luck
easy.
to y'all.
All right, brother.
See y'all Tuesday.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
BTA
Yes,
on
sir.
Tuesday, Brody.
Pull up Tuesday, Wall. Pull up on this Tuesday.
Yeah, I got you.
Make sure you hear it, Wall.
Thanks. We should turn
All right,
around
dog.
Wall on Tuesday. Anyways,
Hey,
appreciate it.
Zay, I have a question for you, Zay. I have a question for you. I'm gonna just ignore that. Zay, I have a question. You don't think you're not concerned that Luca playing this well offensively still resulted in this level of a blowout? This don't move you a little bit?
I don't think he played particular. I mean, he was.
I mean, he's pretty fucking good to start this. Well, he's like, how much you have at halftime?
He had 20 at halftime, which isn't abnormal of him. Like, I mean, he's done that. He's done that in how many games since we've had him? He had 37, but I don't even think he was like great per se. He was like default good when you have 37, but like I don't know. It was a weird. It was kind of a weird feel. He carried in the first quarter, and then after that, it was just kind of.
I feel like the problem was he was doing his thing, like to start the game, and then it became okay. Luka's cooking, but now it's time to see like, all right, Braun, your turn. All right, Austin, your turn, and then that just like never happened. Like Braun and Austin just didn't activate. Like they didn't like do. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they just didn't like. Usually we watch. We've talked about this before. First quarter's Luka's, right? First quarter's Luka's. Second quarter is like a little bit of Braun, but mostly Austin. And then third quarter is a lot of Austin. And then fourth quarter is like mostly Braun. That's like the order of operations for the most part. Like most of these games, it's like Luka, Braun, Austin, Austin, Braun.
And I don't think
And I feel
I don't
like
think
we
like
didn't get
on
that.
their toes either though to like be able to cook. It just didn't happen like you were saying.
Yeah, no, yeah, it didn't happen. I mean, obviously to me, I think when you're playing when they're out of rhythm and then you're playing dudes that are like liabilities on that side of the ball offensively, like you're just compounding the fact that they can't score. Like you're so Austin and Braun can't score second quarter, right? Like for the beginning of that second quarter, and then you are putting in Vanderbilt and Goodwin, who also just cannot score. They can't score off ball. They don't do anything off ball. Like they're not helping the case. So then it's just like you're compounding the lack of offense with less offense. And then now you're just like giving up runs. Like now you're giving up runs. And then I think they called a timeout and then they switched back to like the starters with like 8 minutes left, if I'm not mistaken. But like at that point you're down I think the game was like tied or something like that. So you already lost your momentum. But I just feel like usually in stretches like that, obviously with better lineups, you probably get more out of Braun and Austin. Because like bro, bro, Austin was fucking bad, bro. Like I don't want to harp on that shit, bro. But like this is like probably the worst playoff game I've seen from him.
No question.
Like damn, bro.
It was like the shot selection, dude. Like he was yeeting it from fucking half court and tried like almost nothing to get going. And he had the lanes too. It just wasn't. I don't know if it's a rhythm thing.
Like we had that huge momentum play where Braun hits him,
Exactly.
he catches it out in the wide wing area, starts driving, then he just like dribbles out and like doesn't go for a layup. Like it just I don't know. I just felt like he was just overthinking like shit this game. Like it just felt like he was in his head.
Yeah.
And I don't even know why, because a lot of the shots he got were good shots.
Yeah.
Like outside of the fucking forced threes, like I felt like he had a lot of nice shots, especially at the rim. He just wasn't making them shits, bro. It was weird. It was a weird game, bro.
Extremely weird.
But I don't know if we're gonna rely on Luka to give us damn near 40 every night either. So that's where it gets tricky.
That's what's concerning.
Because when Luka's not shooting fucking however he shot 55% from the field today, 50 from three
he's
on
not
10
gonna have
attempts.
37 next game. So where are the points gonna come from?
That's
what I'm saying. Like
he's the only player that probably could.
Hold on. Luka can't have 37 next game.
I mean, he probably could.
I mean, he can. No, he can. He can, but
that's what we're trying to say.
He can, but is it going to be 55, 50, fucking 89?
Yeah. Why not?
Maybe. I mean,
he didn't look uncomfortable. Nobody out there making him look uncomfortable though. Like he never looked uncomfortable.
He technically could.
Didn't he average like 34 against this team last year in the series?
Yeah, he technically could. But I think maybe for the
team holistically.
Maybe if they didn't make 23s in the game, it probably would be one. Anyway.
Why they did.
I think the biggest thing too is that going you might have kind of this has nothing to do with really what the Timberwolves did. It's more like you leaning heavy Luka ball, maybe because you think that's the safest to begin the game. When Braun and Reeves weren't in a rhythm at all. And these niggas haven't played in like a week and a half. Where especially like a LeBron, like it was kind of he took a minute to even really get rolling. And especially because in the first quarter, like he only had like 2-3 opportunities to even get rolling. So I think like the coach JJ said about we probably do have to drop some more shit for Braun. I don't think that's probably gonna be a problem in the future, but now I think that was a specific thing that you probably should have tried to get him going more than Luka, because I think Luka's like it's the playoffs. Luka's probably gonna be fine, bro. He'd be all right. But Braun, especially with like niggas say he's ass off rest, like you probably need to get him, try to really get him in the game get him rolling, and then Luka, bro, you be all right. I don't think you probably have to do that for these other games, but in this game, I think that might have been an adjustment as well. We leaned heavy Luka ball. Like this shit was, he had the ball like to start the game. He had the ball every play.
I mean, he did, but he was hooping. Like that nigga was.
I was
was
gonna
hooping,
say
though.
he
That's the thing.
deserved it.
He was going crazy.
But does it diminish you when these niggas are ass in the second quarter?
Nah, those niggas just gotta not be ass, nigga. Like, ain't no Luka's not finna come off the field just because you can't fucking get your game going later. Like, that has nothing to do with him, bro. Like,
But he can get his game going later.
But he can. That's what I'm saying. He can definitely get his game going.
Why he
What do you
gotta get
mean,
his game
nah?
going? Why he gotta get his game going later when he getting his game going now?
But they can get their game going now, and you can get your game off.
But I feel like,
bro, I'm not. If I'm Luka, I'm not waiting on
every
niggas,
game
bro.
though.
Like, y'all
I feel
gonna
like
come or y'all not?
But
he did it.
But I feel like the script to every game has been Luka starting off like going
I
crazy.
agree.
Get your ass about 30.
But we
That's
won
what
games
but
where
he's
he start
heavy.
off going
That's what I'm
crazy.
trying to
Get your
say,
ass
James.
about
Like,
30.
dropping 30 is not a winning formula. That's
Like
what
I would argue, bro. I would argue.
No, him dropping 30 is a winning formula.
I would argue Luka Doncic.
not in the playoffs.
I would argue Luka Doncic is the.
Yeah, I got
No,
it.
like you said, it can bro.
Bro, I would
35
argue
a game
Luka
not a
Doncic is
guaranteed
literally
win
the
in
leading
in
scorer in the
playoffs.
first quarter in the NBA.
Oh, man, that's
Facts.
Since he's been a Laker, for sure.
Like
But
he
come on,
he
strictly
he
this
damn near leads the
I
league
was
in
talking about
scoring
this
in the
game in
first quarter, bro.
specific. This game in specific, it might have not been the greatest idea to do that because these guys haven't been in a rhythm at all. Like we haven't played any games at all in a minute now. So like this game might have been a bad time to do that. But I don't think in the future this will be as big of a problem.
Bro,
because-
LeBron told Luka to fit the fuck out. So,
That's
so
what I'm
I know that.
LeBron
I
got to
did.
figure out where to
lost by
fit in
30.
at, nigga.
Yes, sir.
No. But he
But what I'm
has to
trying-
figure out. But he can't just be relegated to
fitting
the
on
corner
34
for an entire
losses.
quarter. Is the thing. That's what we're trying to say.
Nigga took 12 shots in the first. You saying, "Yup, figure it out." Like what? What are you talking about?
We were also up. Weren't we up by like 8?
That's
After the first quarter?
shit.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
threw
that
out
Luka
Van
couldn't
Horn.
miss is the thing is with that.
Exactly.
All right. So
Wait,
when
so-
he went to
wait,
the
so
bench,
James, you think in this game, Luka could have done a better job of like letting LeBron find his rhythm?
No,
you said?
we're not.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I'm not talking about this game specific because that's not what killed us. I thought the Vandal Goodwin lineups because I'm saying in games where you're taking 10 to 12 shots, you can't expect other guys to quickly flip a switch and have their
And that's
games
what we
on.
said at the end of the
That's all
first
we're
quarter,
saying.
but it was working for us because the
Yeah,
game
but I'm
was
saying
within
that's
reach.
the sacrifice you make if a nigga has a hot hand. That's all
I
I'm saying.
agree, but what I'm trying to tell Zay is that we know what Luka's scoring pulse is going to be. If let's say he ends up with 35, yeah, he's going to have 12 in the first quarter, probably 8 in the second, and then 6 and 7 in the next quarter to get 33 to 35 points. I'm just saying you cannot guarantee that is a winning formula in most scenarios because there's so many other
So G
factors
looked at.
and
He's
so
saying,
many other
"Fuck it,
guys
figure it out."
and so many other guys that get to
hell
get
yeah,
going,
nigga, them niggas
as
got
a
to
result.
figure it
Yeah.
out.
Yes,
He
sir.
doesn't.
And
He
they're not-
doesn't.
and
The
sometimes they're not. What I'm
the
saying,
problem is he doesn't have to have
for Luka.
15 in the
doesn't.
first.
But he's
The
doing
problem
that,
is,
what we're saying.
yeah, no, because it's not just 15 in the first. In some of these games, he's having 15, 4 rebounds, 5 assists in the first quarter. He had 0. He had 1 assist in the entire game. Like the not.
Yeah,
and
one
I
Yeah,
assist,
that's
said
bad.
that-
One
the
assist
one
is not
assist
cool.
is like an indicator that like he really didn't have anything he wanted. He
That's
had
what
to
I'm
go
saying.
score.
Like it'd be different. This is a different 15 because the other 15 that leads with a couple assists, a couple of hockey assists, a couple rebounds. Like this was just straight 15.
I mean, the
He had
nigga
1 assist
almost
in the whole game.
averaged. He averaged
So-
almost fucking 10 assists a game. Like
Exactly.
that
That's what I'm
do
saying.
we-
So
do
that
we-
is.
Do we think that's scheme? I mean, he was getting to the paint regardless. Do
I
we
mean,
think that's
Braun
Because
scheme
he
based?
shot it
Braun
every time.
also was breaking though. How you
Nah,
gonna
he
do
shot
that?
it.
Yeah.
No,
Do we
he
think
didn't
that's
pass
scheme
at all. He
based where
shot
he
every
didn't
time.
have he didn't want the game plan was not to let
Don't
Luka
make it
get
sound like
others
he was
involved.
trying to play make it didn't work. No. He shot every time.
That's what I'm saying. Because that's what I'm asking. Is it scheme based? That's what the Wolves wanted him to do.
Nah, I'm actually worried about Braun though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually kind of worried about Braun.
I'll be worried after game 2.
I'm more worried about Braun than I thought I was gonna be because I didn't expect him to.
I'm worried about Austin because we need.
I didn't expect Braun to
Not
be
worried
out
about
of rhythm the way he was today.
You said chuka chuka.
I'm
worried about
honestly not worried. I actually thought he was okay. He was decent this game.
I'm
Like a
not
C
worried.
plus.
He has to be
Yeah,
more aggressive.
Yeah,
he
he just
wasn't
be more
ass. He was
aggressive.
just
He'd be
okay
fine.
to me. Like just mid.
He's just okay.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah, I'm not
good
worried about
defensively.
him.
He had
More
3 blocks. Like he had
lack of
19 still.
aggression.
Like bro, you could this could
I'm
have
not-
been an easy 26, 27.
But like this is the fucking. But this is the fucking play. Like I feel like usually that nigga Braun got his foot on the fucking gas off rip.
It's
Like
one
in
it's
game
like
1?
game sample
Had to
size.
go watch a
dude.
movie of Savannah.
Ooh,
Against the Suns, 2021,
I mean, not
like
necessarily-
18
like he was
points.
terrible.
I mean, like,
2021, he was
game
hurt.
one-
Like that nigga was like not 100%.
yeah, the Suns is
I don't like the Suns shit
They was
because
watching shark videos.
the
I
Suns
mean, all
that
of
nigga
them,
wasn't
the
healthy.
bubble
Bro.
series, all of them bubble series, the nigga was
Yeah, he
game
was.
one,
He was
especially
kind
the
of
early
mid for
game
like
ones.
every game one. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's see what movie LeBron goes to Savannah before game 2. Let's and let's see how he performs then. So.
So y'all don't think?
Even in the Grizzlies, even
I'm
in the
never
Grizzlies
gonna be
game
worried
one,
about LeBron.
he had
I
like
was say-
18 points.
I'm
I
about to
think.
say
I
what
think
do you
Reeves,
do? Yeah, I'm
like,
about to say what do you do in that Grizzlies series? What do you
yeah,
do in that
I
Grizzlies?
think game one Grizzlies he had like 18 points or some shit like that. He couldn't hit a 3 in that series either. It's just
He was
Reeves
also
Yeah, he
hurt
couldn't
too.
closed
hit a
that game
3 in
out
that.
for
He
him.
was
it was
hurt in
shark,
that
shark.
series too. Like that ass.
Yeah,
Baby
if you
shark,
ask me, I'm not worried about Vando this series.
baby
He's
shark,
just fine. So
baby
Nah,
shark.
nobody asked you
It's
that for
just
sure.
really,
Yeah,
it's
see,
really.
I think my thing
It's
with
really.
LeBron, I think my thing with LeBron is just gonna be like, okay, so how long is it gonna take for you to get into the
Nigga, just shoot more.
to whatever the
He just
rhythm
gotta
is?
shoot more.
Because
That's
Just drive, bro. Just drive.
I mean, he
Nah,
took
it's
18
gotta shoot
shots
shot.
today. It's not terrible.
Bro, that's
he needs to shoot more
blowouts.
than
They
18 shots.
shoot
Bro.
late.
Game
Come
one
on.
against Memphis, he had
Within the
21.
game, he wasn't shooting enough.
Game one against Memphis, he had 21. He was 8 of 16. So I
And
mean,
that
this is like kind of
So
on.
similar to this game.
no,
So
that
similar
was
to this
that was
game.
but that was an Austin fourth overtake, like fourth.
Yeah, it's a
Like
Luka
Austin,
4
I mean,
take off.
And
Luka
Braun was
took over
also
too.
hurt, so it's like can't really
Luka took
use
over
it.
too,
that
though.
those 16
Just
shots, Austin took the shots LeBron would have taken in that fourth.
Ah, the real crux of this shit.
Wait, what?
And I think in the Warriors game, I think he actually wasn't
Austin
good
took
in
over.
that game one. We just happened to win that. Like I think he was
I don't
not
even. I
efficient
don't
at
even
all in that one.
remember. I don't even remember that
He
game.
was 8 of 24, but the aggression was there.
Yeah, he was 8 of 24. Like he actually kind of was
Yeah,
breaking in
playoff
that game.
LeBron got to be at.
He was
22.
9 of 24 in that game for
I don't
22 points.
Yeah,
I
so
don't care if you're first option, second
And he
option.
was 1 of 8 from 3 in that game.
LeBron
Like,
got to have 24
but I
shots.
fuck with the aggression though.
So basically, the niggas wash.
Be aggressive.
I'm just
He had-
waiting for
he had
somebody to
4
say that
if you
turnovers
LeBron
want
in
is
to
that
stay on
washed
game.
that
right now,
boat,
bro.
go ahead. Like
We don't
See,
gotta
but
have-
like I think also the thing that hurts. See, and this was
Lack of
compounding
aggression
it.
is washed.
I think what's compounding it though, like real shit, like what's compounding it, like
Austin
can't be this bad, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
second option, right?
Austin, like this game felt like I'm not even trolling when I say this, bro. It felt like D'Lo.
Bro,
bro,
D'Lo was better, bro.
Like
What the fuck?
we got
That
it.
shit felt like
Reeves
D'Lo,
is
bro.
not going to be this bad again. Like
better
I don't know why.
You hope.
Yeah.
You're
Harping on
hoping.
Nah, I think Reed's gonna hoop. I think he's gonna hoop, but like
It's just a bad game.
this
Nah,
kinda
I
shows
honestly
you-
wouldn't be
two
mad
versus
if
Denver.
D'Lo gave me this game.
I feel like this shit damn near show you our floor though. Like if these niggas aren't gonna hoop, like bro, it's gonna look rough.
I mean,
That's like
that's
everybody
every team,
for.
though.
Like that's you.
That's
everybody.
literally
If your
everybody.
best
worried about
stars don't
Austin
hoop,
than
nigga,
LeBron.
you're gonna lose.
But I mean, our role players didn't hoop. No one hooped, bro.
That's why we got our ass
That's-
whooped. That's what I'm
that's
saying.
the
I'm not
game,
worried about
bro.
this loss.
Your stars
once I
was
get to
ass
my
and your
points.
role players was
I'm more
ass.
worried about Austin.
Like Rui ain't
Luka was
hoop,
ass.
DFS ain't hoop, Gabe ain't hoop, Vandal was ass, Hayes didn't play.
Cool. So that means you're gonna lose by 20.
Shots.
Exactly
That's
what
what I'm saying.
happened.
Vandal was just
That's
himself,
what happens
bro.
in
He wasn't
basketball.
ass.
DFS and Gabe didn't take shots.
Just the real Vandal.
They did take shots. It was breaking.
That ain't the real Vandal. That was
How many
Well,
shots did DFS take?
I'm not worried about
DFS took 5 shots and Gabe
Listen,
took
I'm
3.
not worried
That's why
about
he got
Vandal.
interviewed.
It's
He's got a
not
good
worth
game
it.
out of rest these bums. That's why
They
he got
went 2
interviewed.
for Gabe and DFS went 2 for 8
Nigga, Mr.
Nigga,
Lambert got
trash.
concussed.
combined.
And he got
1
interviewed.
for
What you talking about?
oh yeah,
Disrespect.
2 for 6 from
Nigga
3.
got concussed on a brick layup.
It's like
And 2 dimes. Why you
Dude,
6? Bro got 6 RA.
it's just like, bro, it's game 1, bro.
Ah.